brick. And this is the Pendersen, a dual cage style ceiling fan that's perfectly suited for large rooms. In this video we will provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to install the fan and the different features that are included. A UPC number is noted on top of your motor assembly. If you ever need to contact customer service, this number will allow representatives to identify your specific fan model. Write it down and save it before beginning the installation. If you feel that you do not have enough electrical wiring knowledge or experience, have your fan installed by a licensed electrician. Begin by cutting power to the room from your breaker. Flip any switches in the room to the off position as an extra precaution. With power safely turned off, check the ceiling junction box where you will be installing your fan. The box must be UL listed and acceptable for fan support of up to 35 pounds. The ceiling box will need a hot black wire, a neutral white wire, and a ground wire. Cap off any extra wires that will not be used. If the colors of the wires in your home are different, you will need to contact the licensed electrician. You will need to collect the proper tools for the installation as well. A Phillips screwdriver, a step ladder, a wire stripper, and electrical tape. Finally, you will need to check the parts list in your owner's manual and verify that you have all of the required fan parts. With your outlet box, tools, and ceiling fan parts ready, you can now begin the installation. Remove the canopy ring from the canopy by twisting it and sliding it down. Remove the two non-slotted mounting bracket screws from the canopy. Loosen the remaining two slotted screws. Turn the canopy counterclockwise to remove the mounting bracket. On top of the motor, remove the clevis pin and cotter pin. Then loosen the two collar set screws. On the hanger ball down rod assembly, take out the set screw on the hanger ball. Lower the ball off the down rod and remove the cross pin. Then remove the ground lead from the down rod. Feed the motor's wires through the down rod and thread it through the motor's collar. Align the holes on the down rod with the holes on the collar, then insert the clevis pin. Secure it with the cotter pin. Tighten the two collar set screws. Slide the coupling cover, canopy ring, and canopy onto the down rod. Carefully reinstall the hanger ball and ground lead, being sure that the cross pin is in the correct position, the set screw is tightened, and the wires are not twisted. To make installation easier, cut the black and white wires about 1 foot from the down rod. Strip the wires about 3/4 of an inch from the cut. At the ceiling, loosen the two screws from the ceiling outlet box. Pass the supply wires through the center hole in the mounting bracket. Slide the bracket into place over the screws and tighten them securely. Carefully use a ladder to lift the motor up towards the hanger bracket. Slide the hanger ball into the hanger bracket to hold the fan up. The tab on the mounting bracket will need to align with the groove in the hanger ball. Twist the motor until the ball falls into alignment. The motor will no longer be able to twist once it's aligned. You can now begin the electrical connections. To avoid possible electric shock, ensure electricity is turned off at the main fuse box before wiring. The receiver has 4 dip switches that can produce 16 unique combinations. It will only accept commands from remotes with the same dip switch combination. Flip the switches to make a unique code on the receiver. Then open the battery compartment on the remote and ensure the 4 dip switches on the remote and the receiver are exactly the same. If the dip switches do not match, the fan will not function. Bring the receiver up to the ceiling to make the electrical connections. Twist the ground wire from the hanger bracket and the hanger ball together, then wrap them around the copper wire in the ceiling box. Thread a wire nut over them and use electrical tape to keep the wires in place. Use the same process to connect the remaining wires. Connect the black wire from the receiver labeled AC in L to the hot black wire from the box. Connect the white wire from the receiver labeled AC in N to the neutral white wire from the box. Connect the black wire from the receiver labeled 2 motor L to the black wire from the motor. Connect the white wire from the receiver labeled 2 motor N to the white wire from the motor. Connect the blue wire from the receiver to the blue wire from the motor. Connect the gray wire from the receiver to the gray wire from the motor. Once the connections are complete, inspect the box for exposed wires, then tuck the connections inside. Slide the receiver into the hanger bracket with the flat side facing the ceiling. Slide the canopy up to the mounting bracket and align the slots with the loose screws. Twist the canopy to hold it in place, then insert the 2 removed screws. Tighten all 4 screws. Lift and align the canopy ring over the screws on the canopy. Press and twist to lock the cover into place. Raise the glass shade up against the LED light kit and secure it to the fan by turning the glass clockwise until snug. Restore power to the room from the breaker and flip any associated switches in the room to the on position. The installation is complete and the fan can now be operated. Install the included battery into the remote to begin using the fan. A remote control holder is included to hold the remote against the wall. To install it, remove the plugs from the holder and attach it to the wall using the 2 included mounting screws. Press the 2 plugs back in place over the screws. The remote can now be placed inside the holder. The speed buttons allow you to set the speed of the 2 caged fans to high speed, medium speed, and low speed. The off button turns off the 2 fans. The light button turns the LED light on or off. Holding the button dims the LED light until it is released at the desired brightness setting. The rotation button rotates the 2 caged fans at 3 rotations per minute. Note that the fan will not rotate if the 2 caged fans are off. The tilt angles of the dual caged fans can be adjusted manually. To make the adjustments, remove the decorative handle, the rubber ring, and the fix screw. Align the hole in the fan arm with one of the 5 fix holes at the desired angle. Secure the fix screw to the hole and place the rubber ring and decorative handle back in place. Congratulations! Your Pendersen ceiling fan is now ready to use. If you have any questions or if you need over-the-phone assistance, please call the customer service number in your owner's manual. Service representatives will be happy to assist you. Thank you for watching.